Yes, what I wanted to find out, Siao, is that last week Advocate Defo told inkantolo ukuthi leli dokodo elavulwa ngo-2019 li container i-evidence ekhombisa ukuthi uKelly Khumalo owayeyintombi kaSenzo ngaleso sikhathi is the one who shot uSenzo by mistake. Yes, what I wanted to find out, Siao, is that last week Advocate Defo told inkantolo ukuthi leli dokodo elavulwa ngo-2019 li container i-evidence ekhombisa ukuthi uKelly Khumalo owayeyintombi kaSenzo ngaleso sikhathi is the one who shot uSenzo by mistake.
Okay. In case you don't understand what is being said by the presenter on of Kakase FM, she's saying that according to what Defo said, Defo told the court that according to Docket 375, which is not the current docket but it's the other docket, it contains a message, and in that message it has been said that the person who pulled the trigger, it is actually Kelly Khumalo by mistake, which then leads me into this following question. So having listened to people talking in this thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying this and this and this and this and this and that. Because you have listened to everybody in this thing, and you know there was a scuffle. And let me remind you as well, we have heard from a grapevine, in fact it is on record, said by none other than Zandi Khumalo, that when the firearm was discharged and the first bullet went out, Kelly Khumalo ran to one of the rooms and then she came back. So, you know why that information is important, especially when you're discussing this particular aspect, to say she pulled the trigger by mistake, and then you are going to look at this from this perspective to say, okay, so there was a scuffle. So chances are when one withdrew the firearm, which would have been longer in this case, when he withdrew the firearm, then they were trying to grab the firearm, and then as they were trying to grab the firearm, accidentally pulled the trigger, fearing that they will go to prison for that, and then they started covering it up. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, there's more that I want us to talk about. You know me, you will never understand the importance of what I'm doing until the time where all of this information is now presented in court. Then you will refer back to this video, just like the video that I did where I did a video about the police, or this confession of Bongani Ntanzi in the magistrate court. Do you remember that one? Boom. Do you know what happened? Not long ago, there was Buthelezi taking a stand, and then guess what he said? He said that Bongani confessed. So I was showing you that the state is trying to paint a narrative that they arrested him because also there was a confession, but you know what I'm saying? So there's a narrative that you need to understand, but it's more than that as well. But wait a minute. Let me get into this one. Are you interested to get into this journey with me? Then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? You need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. You know, guys, I don't want to open a case for people, but people keep provoking me, and it's gonna get to that point where I will now be forced to do things that I don't like. You know, I don't like this thing of people watching my videos, 73% of them, yet they are not subscribed. I don't want to open a case for you. I don't. But if you keep provoking me, I will be left with no choice but opening a case for you. I'm telling you, if you don't like this video, I will be left with no choice but open a case for you. If you don't subscribe, if you don't comment, I'll be left with no choice but to open a case for you. If you don't watch this video until the end, I'll be left with no choice but to open a case for you. If you don't watch the ads, I'll be left with no choice but to open a case for you. So please don't push me towards that corner, because you don't want to be on court for that. So please don't provoke me. Please don't provoke me. You know what I'm saying? I put it to you that you do all the things that I've just told you now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to say, okay, let's go on. So I saw a comment. Let me just assume that was just an innocent comment, you know what I'm saying? Where somebody was saying, stop over sensationalizing that word. The story of Kelly Kumalo and all the stuff. And I said to myself, this person does not understand. Let me make you understand this now. Just like I said, the confession of Bongani Ntanzi, when I did it back then, I remember there were people accusing me, but I think with Telezi testifying, people then began to understand the importance of the video that I did then. Even with this one, I can tell you this, you will understand its importance. Look, sooner, you'll understand the importance of this one. But look, meanwhile, let me ask this point. Let me ask this question, in fact. You have the Kumalo family, right? Zandi Kumalo, Kelly Kumalo, and Makumalo. Put them here. Then you've got the Meyiwa family, Senzo Meyiwa and his family. Put them here. Row number 2. And then you have Tumelo Mtogo, being Senzo Meyiwa's friends. Put them here, right? Row number 3. Then you have the police. Put them here, row number 4. Then you've got the judge or the court, put them here, row number 5. Then you've got the defense, put them here, row number 6. Then you've got the community, put them somewhere here, row number 7. So you can see now, you've got the Kumalo, Meyiwa, Senzo Meyiwa's friends, you've got the court, you've got the lawyer, the defense, you've got the police, you've got the the community, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the media. I'm going to ask you this. Who is the link in all of this? Who is the main link in all of this? Let me show you this. Go back. Between the Kumalos and the Meyiwa family, the link is Kelly Kumalo, right? In this case, if it wasn't for Kelly Kumalo, this will not have happened. In this case, if it wasn't for Kelly Kumalo, the media will not be talking about the death of Senzo Meyiwa today. Kelly Kumalo, in a movie, she is what we call it a love interest, or the story originates around her in any way, shape, or form. It's worse when you look at the things that are being said in the house, right? I'm going to show you this. In the movie, let's say there's a Sterling that is fighting to capture his girlfriend. A girlfriend that has been captured by a protagonist. So that means the story starts, or the story evolves around the girlfriend or the wife that has been captured. The Sterling is trying to get that wife back while the boss is trying to capture that wife. So the story is about the wife. To see now, irrespective of what is happening, whether they are killing each other with missiles or whatever, but the story is about the wife. That is what you don't have to miss here. Whether we are in court, whether you see what the family, the Meyiwa family are saying, but the story, the person who started all of this, it's Kelly Kumalo. So you can never underestimate Kelly Kumalo in this whole story. Number 2, it's not just about what Kelly Kumalo did as far as the relationship is concerned. It's also what she did during the case that also makes her the center of the story. You know, we could have looked at this from this perspective to say Senzo Meyiwa drove to Kelly Kumalo's place, which is where he met his demise. But it will not have happened if he was not in a relationship with Kelly Kumalo. You understand what I'm saying? But Kelly Kumalo will not have been suspected if she had acted after that incident. If she had acted cleanly, you know what I'm saying? Now let me show you this. You've got Kelly Kumalo that gets into the hospital, does not want to interact with the police. When the police get in there, she leaves, but she's not going back home. You know what I'm saying? And then you've got Kelly Kumalo that goes into the hospital and remove the evidence that belongs to the state, the earrings, the watches, and all the stuff, and all of that. You've got Kelly Kumalo that goes as far as telling us that we didn't know Senzo Meyiwa, we only know, that's what she's insinuating, we only know her, which is a lie. So you have Kelly Kumalo that is not acting in a remorseful way in terms of I've lost a baby dead. There's no respect for that. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, then you hear that. Oh, look, then you listen to Longwe, which in this case where you are listening to this issue of firearm and say Kelly Kumalo, according to Docket 375, she's the one that pulled the trigger. And you're now looking at the fact that she's not showing signs of I'm mourning for my baby daddy. I'm remorseful. I'm looking for justice. She doesn't look. And why am I saying she doesn't look like that? It appears like. Look at this, ne? In fact, it's not appears like, ne? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry to say it appears like, but it is like this, ne? Kelly Kumalo, in all of this thing, ne, she look, if you want us to believe that this was just a mistake, so we can take that and we will accept that, provided that the actions says the same thing. You've got Kelly Kumalo that is being removed from this thing, far away, but the state has got no intentions of calling Kelly Kumalo. Like, they've made it clear through the mouth of Advocate Baloy. They've got no intentions of calling Kelly Kumalo. It will only be the defense that will ask the court to subpoena her to court. But here's the point. The point is, I've made my points in the beginning, and I told you that the story originate, or the love interest, or the story starts and ends around Kelly Kumalo. Whether you're looking at it from prior to Meyiwa meeting his demise, or after he met his demise, Kelly Kumalo, she is heavily involved. But despite her being heavily involved, you don't see her coming to court to testify. And the state is saying that they are pursuing justice, they are looking for justice, which is something that leaves a lot to be desired then. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that they don't want to bring this person who was close? Because Zandi Kumalo ran to the bathroom, right? So if Zandi Kumalo ran to the bathroom, Tumelo ran to the bedroom, and then you've got Togo, who jumped to the Ngasha family, and then you've got Longwe, who exited that. Then you are left with 2 people. Then you are left with 4 people, in fact 5. Now you are left with Makumalo, you're left with Kelly Kumalo, right? You're left with Makumalo and Kelly Kumalo, the 2 intruders, and Senzo Meyiwa. So then we can't talk about Senzo Meyiwa. Then in this case, the state then is supposed to be calling. So who's supposed to be there? You know what I'm saying? By fire, by force. Then you're supposed to have Kelly Kumalo, who have seen it all. Number one, Senzo Meyiwa was there because of him, because they were in a relationship, right? That's number one. Number two, you look, even during his look, the last moment of his life, Kelly Kumalo was there, saw everything. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're taking it from what Abozadi Kumalo have been testifying to say. They left this thing, so they ran away, leaving Kelly Kumalo and her mother, Makumalo, in the crime scene. So 2 people have seen it all. They've seen how he was shot and all the stuff. But funny enough, they are not the priority according to the state. They are not called. Kelly Kumalo, she's not being called. She's not going to be called. Kelly Kumalo, she's the one that drove the car to the hospital. But despite her involvement, heavily so, from the time when Senzo Meyiwa was alive, he came there because of Kelly Kumalo, to the point where Senzo Meyiwa is dying. He died there. Kelly Kumalo saw everything, but Kelly Kumalo she's not called to be the state witness. Do you get what I'm saying? And number one for that matter, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at all of this, and you are looking at docket number 375 that says she pulled the trigger by mistake, I want to ask this question. if it was you, will you conclude that she must be arrested, or what will you say? Will you say that she has shown us that she's looking for justice, or the reason why she's not pursuing this, it's because she knows if we're saying if they had to look for justice, that means she has to be in prison because she's the one that is stopping us from not getting justice. I've just given you my summary in all of these things. You know what I'm saying? I've just shown you what I have been up to, what I have investigated, and the things that I came across, which is quite disturbing. You know what I'm saying? It's quite disturbing, and I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad about the fact that we don't see the key witnesses being called. The state is trying to prove a case beyond reasonable doubt by leaving key witnesses. You know what I'm saying? People who have so, even if you are saying the people that are there are the right people that killed Senzo Meyiwa, but the key witness, it's not even Zandi Khumalo here, it's a key witness. You've got two, Makhumalo and Kelly Khumalo. But guess what? I don't know if the state will call Makhumalo, but Kelly Khumalo should be there because she is a key witness in this case. Guess what? The state has got no intention of calling Kelly Khumalo, yet they want to prove a case beyond reasonable doubt, 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 by leaving a key witness outside. But you want to prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Maybe the word doubt, we don't understand it equally. Maybe the word doubt, we don't understand that the same way. If I want to prove this beyond reasonable doubt, I want to get everybody that was involved. Everybody that was involved. I want to get them close. I want to make them, I want to ask them the truth. But in this case, you want to prove something beyond reasonable doubt, and you're leaving key witnesses for the why. I don't get it. Till the next video, good people. Please, take care.